What's goody Purps? Long time no see. I have been MIA due to my vlogmas on my vlog channel, but since we're back to normally scheduled programming, I'm back here too. So today's video is about my hair. I probably should wait to do this for my 6th year update, but I prefer to have a whole video just dedicated to this issue that I'm having right now. But as you're watching this, as you're watching this, there's only 3.5 weeks left until my 6th year lockiversary. I know, ladies and gentlemen, I made it to 6 years. That's not a surprise. I knew I would have these in for a very, very long time. They're still here, and spoiler alert, they're not going anywhere anytime soon. So with all that out of the way and all that said, let's get down to business. So, in this past year, I have been noticing some major breakage in the locks. Why am I moving so much? But I've noticed major breakage in my locks. More towards the bottom, and specifically towards the part where I got my hair bleached once. Ladies and gentlemen, I have only bleached my hair once in my whole 5+ years with locks, okay? So I got it done on my 2-year lockiversary. In those areas where I bleached it in the 2-year mark, they're starting to fall out, break, tear, shred. You're seeing little spots in there that's just is not looking cute. I've lost a couple locks, well, you know, pieces of a couple of locks, and I still have them laying around. I have like 4, I think, and some of them that's on their way out. I don't know what to do with them. I don't know if I want to sew them back in. I did sew, I did not sew one back in. I tied one back in, but with the other ones, I don't know what I want to do. Let me tell you what my dilemmas are. First of all, let's start with the fact that I dyed my hair I bleached my hair almost 4 years ago, and I'm just now starting to see the effects of it like this past year, which is totally weird. But I'm thinking it may have something to do with the fact that I did put dye, like I did blonde dye, I think 2 or 3 times in after that, which has some bleaching agents in it. That might have something to do with it. It may have something to do with the temporary dye that I've put in my hair that made it maybe a little worse. I don't know. But I've always moisturized my hair. I've taken very good care of it. I've done hot oil treatments, so it's like I did everything that I feel like I possibly could have done to not have this happen, and it still happened. So let me give you some examples of some. First of all, let me find the one that I lazily put back together. I was just playing around with it. I didn't really think anything of it. I just was like, what happens if I put the lock back in? What would it look like? This is it. Oops. This is it. So I tied it back. I tied a tiny little piece back on there. So would this be like, what do they call it? The double dragon? The double drag? And although I tied it back together, a few months later, I'm still seeing thinning. They're still thinning. Like all the areas of those bleached parts are still thinning even after why do I keep saying so? Even after I tied these back together. Now let me give you examples of just random ones that are just thinning because they're all damaged and stuff. You can't really tell from far away, but when you come up close, you see it. Here's one that I already lost the ends of. And you can tell because my ends are curly. I don't remember how long ago I lost that one. This one's a little thin, but there are worse ones. Hold on. Oh my gosh, why isn't that focusing? Yeah. See? You can hold it like this, you can see the damage. I just saw one. Now it's making me look like I'm a liar. Look how bad this is. Oh my gosh. This is bad. So I'm debating whether or not I should. I would say there's about 5 more throughout my hair that kind of looks like this. Probably not as bad, but even close. Let me see if I can find one more. And you can tell it's damaged. Look how it falls. And look how high up this one is. Oh, yeah. It's not fun. Okay, so yeah, let me tell you what my dilemma is. I was thinking of trimming my hair. But the problem is, I'm not good with scissors. Also, if I trim them, it's gonna be cutting off quite a lot of length because my hair was kind of on the longer side at 2 years. So I mean, that's a lot of hair to chop off. You know, that's 2 years of growth. Not really, I guess more like a year of growth, but because I had the hair before the 2 years. But I don't know. And if they do fall off, should I reattach it? Should I even bother reattaching it? I don't know. I've been debating whether or not I want to do this or not. But you can't really tell from far away. You can't really see it. But if you come up closer, you see a whole bunch of them in there. So yeah, I'm debating. I think it's pretty safe to say, goes without saying, I am never, ever, 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 ever bleaching my hair again, and I'm never... Jonah, what are you doing? And I'm never dyeing my hair again. I have color in my hair now, but that is from the hair wax, the hair paint wax. It's the only thing that'll probably be touching my hair. I'm not putting dye in there. I'm not gonna take my chances, even if it's not the actual dye that did it. Still not taking any chances. I'm trying to keep these babies much, much longer. And so yeah, I don't know if I should trim them off. Or if I should just trim off all the bad ones, or should I just trim everything off? But if I only trim off the bad ones, then my hair is going to look uneven, and I'm okay with the uneven look. I don't like my locks to look symmetrical, but that's going to be that would be too much. Now I'm not trying to look crazy out here in these streets. So tell me your thoughts. Did you, one, experience breakage from dyeing your hair? If you did, what did you do with it? Did you trim all of the bad parts off, or did you just trim your hair all together? And 3, should I reattach? Did you reattach? Let me know, you know? Although I've had these things for almost 6 years now, I'm clearly not an expert yet. I'm still learning. I'm still learning my hair. It's weird that it took 3 years, right? Yeah, 3 years, about 3 years, because I've been having this problem for like the past year, for it to really start affecting me. Is it the bleach, or was it the dye, or was it a combination of the both? I don't know. Jonah, I'm trying to film a video here. You want to say hi? Jonah says hi. Alright, so let's end the video, Jonah. Let's end the video. Okay, let's end the video. Say bye, Purps. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Help Pretty in Purple save her hair. by Purps.
and interlock it, but then that didn't work out because it looked messy, and I don't like the messy look. I like the fresh, tight look. So now I'm back to every 5 weeks.
So every 5 weeks you get retightened.
Yeah.
All right, that is so cool.